Hi guys, Sullivan Owen here in Philadelphia. I am really excited to share my mantle and fireplace decor with you. The fireplace was one of the things I was most excited about when we found this house almost 8 years ago. So stay tuned and I'll talk you through my kind of rustic wood and red fireplace decor. First of all, here is a detail of the rug. This was maybe the hardest thing to find for the house, and we really took a long time to find one. We had this coffee table, and there is the ornament centerpiece for the coffee table. These are some little dried floral arrangements that I have had, and I just added some moss, this kind of red, well, really very pinky tinted preserved moss. But that's where the ornaments from the ornament garland / swag ended up. My niece and nephew are very into Legos, as most children are, and over the summer we built Paris, but unfortunately one of the cats knocked it over and I lost a piece of the Eiffel Tower, so it's the Leaning Tower of Eiffel now. So I'm going to do the living room, the rest of the living room, when we do the full tour. But here is a wide shot of the mantle. And right now I just have candles, and the fireplace is so large that it's really, it just sucks all the heat out of the house if we put a real fire in it. So we actually did a huge cleaning project, and I found all of these candles that I think are probably from IKEA. And so I think they look pretty in there. I'd like to get a few more, but you know. Oh, hey Rose. So it took us a really long time to decorate this room because it's kind of big and open, and we don't have a TV in it. It was used as our formal living room when we bought the house from the family that lived here for 50 years. Oh, we can get like a cat Paris Godzilla thing happening. Okay, so I guess the focal piece is this driftwood sort of wreath. It's very abstract. I posted on Instagram. Well, let's back up a little. So here is the house when we bought it. And we did not alter the fireplace in any way. We just insulated, added outlets to this room, and fixed drywall and things like that. So I have been dying to decorate this mantle fully for Christmas, and I got to the very first year that we lived here, except that because this house was literally 3 times the size of our old house, we didn't have any furniture for it. So I borrowed the furniture for this photo shoot from my friends at Magpie Vintage Rentals, and it looked so beautiful in here. And Tim was like, oh, see if they'll let us buy that rug. But they did not. And so it took a really long time to find a rug that really worked on the scale we needed for this room. But what I think I'm most excited about with this holiday decor is that I've had these wooden bottles for couple years, I think, and I sort of forget about them because they really do only work for dried floral. They don't hold water. So it was I was happy to kind of find them and find a good purpose for them. So all of this stuff is out of water. We have some holly, some nandina, some dyed red copper beech, and some red dogwood twigs. And I think this is just assorted chunks of driftwood that I have collected over the years. But again, we were cleaning and organizing our basement and our garage, and I found this box of wooden bottles. I found the box of wood pieces, and then this pine garland is artificial, but you can see it's really kind of like rustic and interesting, and it has some pine cones, and I just liked the simplicity of it. I had made a cedar garland for the fireplace, but once I started putting decor on the wreath, it just got too wild and busy. I like to make very wild and exuberant wreaths, or wreaths and garlands. So it was too wild looking. So I actually think this works better. And it's kind of neutral and simple enough that I think I could do almost any kind of decor. I need to do some cord management. And then the antlers, I think I may have stolen from Magpie from our very first shoot. And they're found antlers. They aren't from being hunted, but I just think they look kind of cool. So I put these little LED wire fairy lights on them. And the lights now are so cool. They have I can put a link to them. They have a timer option, so they don't run out their batteries. And then just some faux books to mix up the height, because the one thing I'll say about the wooden bottles is that they're all pretty much, there's only 3 sizes, and they all looked kind of the same. So that's where we're at. I had planned to do, finally, now that we have a rug and sofas and we love how everything looks in here, I had planned to get throw blankets and pillows and things like that for the sofas. So I think we will do that shot, because the pillows did not arrive on time. So I think we'll do that final beauty shot of all of this in my holiday tour, which should be up the Monday before Christmas. And that will include all of my holiday decor projects in completion. And, I guess the one thing I would say is that even for those of us that do design and decorating and floral professionally, don't rush. I know that there's an idea, like one of my girlfriends today was like, what do you mean you're not done? It's the beginning of December. But I think it's okay to kind of take your time and let projects evolve and kind of grow on you and make tweaks and changes, like changing out the garland. I could have rushed to finish this and I would have ended up doing just greenery. And I actually think the red is really pretty. And I always like to do a kind of gift wrapping theme, and I got all of these different like red and natural and red and white ribbons. This is like a faux suede fringe that actually has adhesive on the back so you could stick it onto stuff. But even just like this simple little red paint. So yeah, I think it's okay. Like, don't feel like you have to get everything done immediately. I'm usually decorating up until Christmas. And I think that that's okay. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. That is my part 1 of my holiday mantle decor. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see the ornament piece that was the centerpiece for our coffee table in here, you can check out this video. And if you want to see the rest of the holiday decor projects, as I finish them up, I tend to start and keep going back and tweaking them. I am planning to do a full holiday decor outside and some of the inside decor right before Christmas, so subscribe and hit the bell. And if you want to come find me and tag me on Instagram at Sullivan_Owen, I would love to see what you guys are doing for your holiday decor. So thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.